"Ma'am, step aside and open your bag." The TSA agent's voice cut like steel, flat, suspicious, and just loud enough to make heads turn. His tone didn't ask. It accused. The woman, no makeup, worn hoodie, dark glasses, oversized carry-on, nodded, silent. She looked mid-40s, composed, unshaken, like she'd faced worse and survived. She placed the bag on the table. The agent unzipped it with zero care, hands aggressive, ripping through her belongings like he was exposing a lie. A sock flew, a book hit hard, face down. Then, without pause, he turned the entire bag over, dumping it all onto the tray like it was evidence. A gasp rippled through the room, because there, among the clothes, slid a black leather wallet, sleek, deliberate. On its front, a silver emblem, clean, cold. The seal of the Central Intelligence Agency. The agent froze mid-move. Someone near the conveyor belt whispered, "Wait, is that real?" Another officer leaned in, breath caught. "That's the intelligence crest." She said nothing. With slow, terrifying precision, she picked up the wallet, opened it, and laid bare what no one expected. A badge, an ID, and a level of clearance most people never see in their lives. The TSA agent paled instantly. I didn't know." "You weren't supposed to," she said, voice like frost-cracking glass, calm, firm, deadly. The room stalled. Conversations died. Even the officer who had been called to assist stopped in his tracks. Her name was Elise Monroe. For 22 years, she'd lived in the shadows of intelligence, surveillance, infiltration, psychological warfare. She'd created false identities, dismantled arms networks, exposed traitors. Then she vanished. No press, no medals, just silence. Rumors spread. Some said she was dead, killed in a black op. Others whispered deep cover Moscow. The truth? She retired, quietly, with honor. And today she was boarding her first flight in years. Just a vacation, until her own country pulled her out of line. The head of security rushed over, panicked. "Ms. Monroe, ma'am, we're so sorry. This is a misunderstanding." She raised one eyebrow. "Mistake," she said. "A mistake is losing a bag. This was judgment, disrespect, ignorance." She didn't shout. She didn't need to. Her calm was a scalpel. She scanned the agents around her, each one now standing straighter, quieter. A young female TSA officer stepped forward, voice shaking. "Were you really CIA?" "I am CIA," she said, unmoved. "That doesn't stop because the mission ends." Gasps. Silence. Phones raised, but no one dared hit record, because people were starting to recognize her, not from news, but from briefing rooms, from sealed documents, from legends. One man near the window whispered, "I think she's the one from Jakarta." The security chief fumbled for control. "Would you like us to escort you to your gate?" She stared through him. "I've walked out of kill zones alone. I think I can find gate 17. Then she did something no one saw coming. She bent down, picked up each piece of clothing, folded them, stacked her book, packed her bag. Not because she had to, because she refused to let them do it for her. She left the badge visible on top, zipped the bag, stood tall, and then said, loud enough for all to hear, "To every woman ever judged at a checkpoint, don't ever let a uniform define your worth." Applause exploded. Not polite, not restrained, raw, from the gut. The agent who dumped her bag stepped forward, ashamed. "I'm sorry, Agent Monroe." She looked at him, like someone who'd seen regimes fall. "Don't apologize to me," she said, "learn. So the next one doesn't have to relive this." She turned and walked toward her gate, calm, straight. And the room, full of uniforms, travelers, silence, watched her leave. Not in fear, not in awe, in absolute humbled respect. If this story hit you hard, if it burned in your chest even for a second, smash that like. Subscribe and drop a fire emoji in the comments if you've ever been underestimated and turned it into fire.